What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Now, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. I know I look like a clown with this mask on, but it's okay. It's going to be all right? What's going on? Welcome to the show. We're glad you tuned in. This is the Relationship Roundtable. What up, G?
I'm going to clown you.
I don't care. I'm good.
I'm going to clown you.
I'm good. I'm going to take it off, okay? And then y'all going to really see what's going on. Then y'all going to be like, put the mask back on, Greg. Put it back on.
That's like the Frankenstein movie.
It's work. I feel like I'm rebuilt. I'm telling you. I feel like I'm rebuilt. But,
well, you're getting back right, so that's all that counts.
That's all that matters to me. I'm getting back right, man. What up?
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Momo.
What's going on?
Hey, man, I am really, really glad to be here today.
I
mean, it's just, you know what? Sometimes you just need a weekend to rejuvenate. You know what I'm saying? And refresh yourself and get yourself ready for another week, another day, even, man. And boy, I'm just glad to be here. We could be sick, shut in. We could be going through traumatizations and tribulations, but we're not, okay? And I think when everybody is praying, pray for those people that are less fortunate than we are, man. Just pray for them.
Yeah, the Pope can't say the same.
Who?
Oh.
Yeah, the Pope.
What happened to the Pope?
He gone.
Yeah.
What?
Man.
Pope died?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
He was fighting hard, though. He really fought. He fought a good fight.
He was. Our condolences to the Poperage and all of the papal people. What? Tony Terry want to say, hey.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Anyway, that's what.
What up, Tony Terry? What up?
So anyway, man, there's so much stuff going on, man, and one day we're gonna get to it again and just talk about it, but we're gonna let it roll because tonight is the Relationship Roundtable. Now, this first question that I got, I always test these questions out, and if I get the Scooby-Doo on some questions, it's like, well, I have to change them up. So this first question, I got the Scooby-Doo. I got the
what?
So I had to change it up a little bit, and I hope I did it right. We at 9:39, by the way, y'all. 9:39. Let's go. How many people, man, get an opportunity to say they did 939 shows? We are National Black Radio Hall of Fame members, yo. All right? That's why we are able to tell y'all that we at 939, all right? And we going strong to 1,000. Anyway, here go the first question. Here go. I'm talking like I don't know how to talk. Here is the first question. And somebody said, Greg, what kind of medicine you took tonight? Because
he's on some juice, y'all.
You're overboard. I'm good. I'm just happy. I told you I'm happy to be here. That goes to question. Can a quality man or a woman save their mate? Yeah, Gina got that look on her face. It's like
that
Now, when
is
you
an
say yeah. When you say save their mate, what do you mean?
okay, I don't know, but I'm gonna try to break this down. Okay, a quality, a lot of people say I am a quality man, I am a quality woman. So if you have someone who isn't a quality man or quality woman, can your quality, can your aura save that person and make that relationship okay?
If you backing them up, you can. I mean, you backing up your mate, of course.
And I would imagine the
I'm
quality.
still a little confused there.
Yes.
But I want to say you can't save a person. I don't think you could save. They have to save themselves, or they have to want to be saved, or want to change. If that's what you're referring to, it almost sounds like you're asking, can you change a person?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw that question out because I don't know. I don't know. Let's just go somewhere else with it, okay? If you were dating somebody and they told you, I'm not ready to settle down yet, but you, in your heart of hearts, you feel that they are the one. They are the one. Do you stay with that person? Even though they told you, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to settle down yet.
Usually there's a reason why. There's a reason why. Gino's finna say it. Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, I wouldn't, because if they're not ready and I am, why stifle my life if we're not on the same page?
But in your heart of hearts, you feel that this is the one. This is the one. They're showing you everything.
If they're the one, it'll happen. Even if we go separate ways, it'll happen. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay. I'm not gonna stay there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hang out neither. I'm with Gino now.
Well, I know I ain't gonna hang out. Chris, you gonna hang out?
What's the question?
Well, what is the question? If you were dating somebody and they told you, I'm not ready to settle down yet, but in your heart, you feel that that's the one. I know they the one. Didn't say they was gonna break up. They just said, I'm not ready to settle down.
So is the settle down part is I'm not ready to be in a relationship, or I'm not ready to be married?
Look.
It sounds to me like they're not ready. They don't want to be in a committed relationship. That's what
At least with you, anyway.
I mean, that works out for everybody. That works out for all parties involved. Then.
Yeah.
But here's
maybe you guys are saying, but no.
Because if you, like Gina said, if you're not going to wait and you start doing it with somebody else, they can't get mad at you for that because they said what they said, correct?
But here's the second part of it. The second part of it is, in your heart of hearts, because of the actions that they've done and the way the relationship, that's the one.
Right there. That part right there, in your heart of hearts. Are you just wanting to make this person be with you? What do you mean in your heart of hearts that person is for you? Apparently not.
No, I mean, when feelings get involved, the person with the feelings believe that they're the person for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
most of the time it's not going to be.
That doesn't mean it is.
No, it's that person. That person sees that they can be with themselves. That's what it means. They can see themselves being, but it has to be a two-way street for it to work out.
That's correct.
That might be the person for you, but you might not be the person for them.
Flossie say
exactly. What? That's why you hang around. You putting a noose around your neck.
What's it?
And you can't get mad and disappointed if it doesn't happen.
Police, not Flossie, Mo. Police.
Felice said they may be ready to settle down next week.
I mean, you have to realize sometimes some people got healing to do, and they don't want to bring past mess into a new situation.
Well, that's
so
true.
sometimes you got to accept that. You can be ready and healed and everything, but they're probably not ready and healed yet. They probably got out of a situation
Hey,
and
Chris.
don't want to jump
Right,
into a new.
but
Hey,
Chris,
Chris, have you ever heard
can
of
you
this one
stay
though?
in and try to make that work? No, it's
It
not work.
depends on it depends because the person that's healed is already there. The person that's not healed, especially if they already know the person, they're willing to wait. Most people are willing to wait for that because that
Well,
just because I'm healed and the person that I'm want to be with is not healed yet. You know what I'm saying? They probably just came out of a situation, like I said. So it'd be them, but the person is going to put a timeline on it that's here.
Yeah, but I mean, think about this for a minute. How many times have you ever ran into a situation where like, you know, they ask them, you ask them, you ask the person asked the person to marry them. They said no to them, but then 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month later, somebody else is they go home with somebody else and they end up getting married to them.
I mean, it happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
what
I'm saying? That's an everyday life situation. And then, you got
Hey.
people that, like I said before, you might think they're the person for you, but they might not think you're the person for them.
Right.
So
It
why do they
happens
stay? Why do they hang around then?
because
Convenient.
9 times out of 10, when that happens, it's
It's real.
already been some type of dealings involved.
Yeah.
It's not a situation about, oh, we kicking it. Oh, I feel like you the one I want to marry or be in a relationship with. Sometimes it don't happen that way,
Yeah.
especially marriage. When it comes to
Right.
relationships, that's different. But when it comes to marriage, ain't too many people jumping right into a marriage from just meeting someone. Now, you got some that do it. Don't get me wrong, but majority of it time is not going to happen.
Hey, I forgot to say that the views that expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliate. I truly forgot to say that today.
If you
Oh
come to
man,
Dope Living TV for your
man, it's too
advice,
late now. It's too late now.
it's
I'm just
on
happy to
you.
be here.
Everything we said up until that point, they're gonna think it's golden.
It's dope.
Now, Gina, I'm not gonna put what Dennis Weatherall is putting up here. Okay, I gotta look, people, because I call people out on this stuff. Okay, Dennis Weatherall, I hear you, bro. I see you, but this is not the time for us to be talking about where we, what you're talking about. Let's put it like that. All right, you want to inbox me? That's cool.
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
Here we go. I'm gonna put it up there.
What are you talking about?
Do you have any Apple Podcasts or Spotify show? We don't look. That's not. We're not doing that right here, bruh. You want to talk to us? You can inbox Gina, Chris, Moby, myself. We'll do that off of here. All right, this ain't the place, bruh. So Sharir, before you come on and do it, this ain't the place. All right, y'all. Now I said it this time. All right. Now I'm gonna repeat. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliate, because I'm going in next time. Next time I'm going in. This is the Relationship Roundtable. We have a special relationship with our viewers. Oh, by the way, Wednesday, I got a special guest I can't tell y'all about. Even when I put the post up, I can't tell y'all who it is. All right.
I bet I know.
I bet you don't.
I bet I do.
I'll bet you $1,000.
Because he's in Gary.
No. And it's not a he.
Oh,
It's Janet Jackson, Gina.
I'm telling you.
I thought it was Drew Hill.
Make sure you know that's my favorite group, right, Gina?
I know, and you know they're gonna be here.
They'll be here on the 11th. But it's not Drew Hill. But let me tell you, and I'm trying to get us some backstage for that, by the way. When Wednesday, y'all gotta be here Wednesday so y'all can talk to this person. I will give you a hint. No, I won't. But on Wednesday, fall through, and you guys too. All right, we got a special guest Wednesday. It ain't the mayor, because I said I was gonna ask him to come on no more. Mayor Eddie Melton, I ain't asking you no more. You want to come on, reach out, bro. All right. But we support you. We definitely support you. But this person, when y'all, all of us say is tune in Wednesday. Y'all come Wednesday and you'll see who this person is. All right. And you guys will be glad to see this person. You'll be very happy to see this person. Anyway, Daryl Gregg says they are with them for comfort. So when they stay, that's what they're there for. Comfort. Hanging out. It ain't no. Anyway, let's go to the next question. We're at 7:15 and we halfway through. I want to get through it because I want Chris to talk about the BGHE and I want Gina to say a little bit more about the Distinguished Authors Guild. And I want everybody to buy my t-shirts. So anyway, should
Wait, hold on. You know why I'm laughing?
Yeah, I know why you're laughing. I'm gonna let you go and get it out. I'm gonna let you go and get it out. You ain't gotta buy. You don't have to buy one no more.
Yeah,
matter of fact,
I know I don't.
You gonna get 3 or 4. You gotta get 3 or 4 of them because.
Hey Mo, hey Mo, you should have equity in the t-shirt company right now.
Yeah, right. I'm good.
I got this. I got this new plan, and I'm gonna make it work. And I'll tell you. Okay. I'll tell y'all what the plan is, but I'm not gonna tell y'all how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sell 10 t-shirts a day. 10 t-shirts a day. And if I do that, I'm not gonna say how much they are right now. If I do that, X amount of dollars will be made every month. All right. Y'all watch how we clock them dollars. I'm telling y'all, this marketing game it's not new to me. It's true to me. Should an aggressive woman, Gina, tone it down for someone she's interested in?
What? You trying to say, doggone it? Repeat the question.
Should an aggressive woman, and you define aggressive like you want, outspoken, whatever. Should an aggressive woman tone it down for somebody that she's interested in?
I think
Did you tone it down? Hold on. Did you tone it down for Robert?
I'm not aggressive, first of all.
Boom. Boom.
First of all, but
I'm out.
Oh Lord, Mo, I'm glad you agree with me, Mo.
Not again.
They don't agree with me. Come back, y'all. Come back.
Hey, ask the Mo guy. Ask the Mo guy. She.
Look, Gina's. Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all before you answer, Gina. Gina's one of the nicest people I know. But make her mad. make her mad.
Oh my God! Ahead, Gina, I didn't tone anything down for any guys that I've dated. Well, I toned one thing. I think I shared with you guys. I was dating a guy. I toned down the way I dressed, and I stopped wearing all my jewelry because it intimidated him. And I said I would never do that again. But
are you with that person?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So what? So go ahead, Mo.
No, you good.
No, I'm saying if it intimidates him, though, I mean, that's on him. That ain't on you.
Right. That's true.
What was his reasoning that it intimidated him? Because you wore jewelry?
I don't know. I think he thought I was a materialistic person, but I'm not materialistic. I mean,
hey Chris, he didn't have $600.
And when I was dating, I did have a lot of guys that would say to me they didn't want to date me because I like traveling and I like doing this, and they couldn't keep up with that. So I did have guys, but I wasn't changing that. That's just me. If you can't tone it down if that's your personality, it's still gonna come out.
but the guy is going to feel some kind of way. And again, I say that's on him. All right, because
Yeah, if they can't handle it, then they have to keep going the other direction.
Then she's not for you, bruh. All right, for real. Because she's gonna be who she's gonna be. If anything, you should revel. You should be happy that she's aggressive. She's a go-getter. You better be happy you got one of those. Because those are the ones.
Yeah, a lot of men don't like that though. A lot of men, not all men. I'm not saying all men, but there's a lot of men out there that don't. They like needy women.
Those are the
like
men.
to feel.
Those are most of the men that was raised by just a mama.
Yeah, they like needy women. If you're not needy or they don't feel like you need them for anything, then they don't want to be with you.
Because the thing about it is, even if they don't need anything from you, you got to take the masculinity out of the woman and put her in the full
something from you, though.
You have to.
Hey, Byron says
women,
Barry says if she tones it down, the guy's dealing with a representative, not the true person.
True. And the true person is going to come out eventually.
But that's true and not true. Because if you take the masculinity out of the woman, that's just the person that she's showing the masculinity towards is the representative, because that's not a woman. That's not what a woman place should be in a relationship. A woman is like that
masculinity, Chris.
Yeah, because when she's by herself, she has to do everything. Even if she's raising kids by herself, she has to do everything. So she has the masculine part and the feminine part. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to the man to take that masculinity out of the woman because she's used to doing everything.
But
to show that she has help.
You calling it masculinity just because she's aggressive? I wouldn't call it masculinity.
But that's what it is, because when you with someone, like, even we can go to your parents, G. Pops did everything, brought the money to the house, and mom did what? Made sure the house was organized. That's how I felt. That's how my grandparents was. That's how my mother and father was before they got a divorce. You know what I'm saying? So moms didn't have to be one, the aggressive type, two, the masculine type, because it was a man in the household that was providing the masculinity. So what did she do? She stayed in her femininity to keep the house in order, keep the kids in order when she had to. And then when they got out of order, she went to who? The masculine person. So it's not per se masculinity, but it is, because when a woman has to do everything, that's what it is.
So does a man have the femininity in them then?
Oh, most definitely men do. And that's crazy. But that's
called being gay.
No, you got, it's called being, I was about to say it's called being metrosexual, but
Stop.
No, you got a lot of metrosexual men out there. Men have that in them because some of the times of how they was raised. They were always able to lean on their mother. So when they become in a relationship, they want to lean on their girl. So that's a feminine trait. That's not a man going out and doing what he's supposed to do and getting what he's supposed to get to make sure the house is straight.
I hear you, but I don't agree. I don't agree with the masculinity part. I think a woman is a woman. She's feminine all the way around. Because she's a bit aggressive, that just shows that she wants more. In my estimate, she wants more and she expects more, and she'll get more.
But bro,
I don't necessarily think it's.
But bro, a cat that's on his game, if his girl is like that, is usually because she want to push him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean,
hey, watch this example. Hey, Jana, not saying because you're married now. I know Rob's a masculine guy in y'all relationship, but before you got with Robert and you went out on a date with somebody and they tried to use that against you because, oh, I'm paying for this, I'm doing for that. What's the first words you tell them?
Well, they didn't pay for my meals. I paid for my own.
See, and did they, were they upset when you did that?
No.
Not the guy with $600.
That's crazy. Because the woman with me, if she ever digs in her pocket when she's around me, I don't.
But I let them know up front. I don't want you paying for my meals because I don't want to be obligated for anything.
But
so I prefer to pay for my own.
But still, it's not the obligation of it. It's the part he was okay with it, but you coming out of your pocket paying for your own meal. a person that's masculine, a man that's masculine, won't even go for that.
We need to take that masculinity and stuff out of there. Felice is on point tonight. She said aggressiveness being determined to achieve. It ain't masculine.
Yeah.
I mean, I see.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
like I
taking
said,
it way back, Chris, to the man leads. He's the man of the house, and this and the woman's supposed, barefoot, pregnant, whatever. Okay, but
Not even that part. Not even that part. Because okay, if she's aggressive and doesn't, so it's like dealing with someone, with a friend type situation, your homie type situation. If it's two aggressive men going at each other, butting heads over a discussion or a debate, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason in it. So if the man is aggressive and the woman is aggressive, where's the reasoning there? There's no reason.
I don't even like the word aggressive because I
think
feel
it's
like
determined. Basically, it's because I've known some women put them guys on some serious game. When they
Right.
push it, you know what I mean.
You
And,
do have some. Yep.
Yeah, and he ain't scared. He ain't scared because she pushing him up. That's a sign of strength to me. That you want that relationship to work. Because
Right.
most women, they don't give a damn. They'll bleed you dry and leave you sitting out. Broke her.
But the prime example, and I know we all probably seen this video. The video where the box is up and you got 5 different bottles that's different colors,
Mhm.
and you have they had a man and a woman do it, and every time the woman did it, she thought it was right. When the man did it and got it right, she went back to what she thought it was right, and he started listening to her aggressive, her being quote unquote masculine, talking about no, that's not it. When every time he does it, it'd be like, oh, you got 2 of them right. And then when she do it, oh, you got 0 right. So he puts it back, and then he puts it down at the end. He's right, got all 5 going across, and now she's mad. Being aggressive sometimes is trying to take the lead of a situation where the person that's really supposed to lead, as far as quote unquote the Bible goes, doesn't happen that way.
But see, that's why I said I don't even wrap my head around the word aggressive, because I may be strong. That's the term I would use. I'm strong, but when it comes to my relationships, I let the man be the man. I'm not, I know my place in a relationship as far as where I am as a woman and where he is as a man. I'm not controlling that. I'm not, making him do things, and I'm going to follow his lead, but I'm not going to follow it off a cliff. I'm going to be for real. I'm not going to follow him off a cliff. If I see that what he's doing, you can say, Robert want to start a business and it's going in the wrong direction. I'm not going to just sit there and let it go in the wrong direction. I'm going to say something, and I'm going to say, why don't we try it this way? That it doesn't seem like that's working. Whereas I feel like if you're saying aggressive, I'm gonna be like, no, don't do that. Let's do it like this. That's how I feel aggressive is.
But that's how it is in some relationships, because the woman had to be the man and the woman in the relationship and raising the kids and also being raised that way.
Yeah.
You'll be
Hey, Lewis
surprised
says
how much that rubs off on a woman in a relationship where there's no father. And she sees the mama as super strong and super woman. She can't imagine a guy coming in and telling her nothing. You'd be surprised how many women are single because of that.
It's a lot of women single because of that.
Hey, Lewis said we as men need the strong woman by our side, not in the back, but to walk with me. Byron said Chris almost has the feminine aspects in men, correct? As a lesbian trapped in a man's body, that's about as feminine as I've ever been.
He's silly. But let's go back to what you said, Chris.
Hey, look, tell Brian, I believe I'm the same way, bro.
Let's go back to what you said, Chris, about, a lot of women that are aggressive like that because there is no man when they're growing up.
Or it is one. And they first reply is, you ain't my daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the part of the broken part of our culture too. You know,
it is.
We got a broken part of our culture. That right there is a broken piece. Instead of respecting the fact that it's somebody that took you and your mama, might not took you necessarily and put y'all up, but somebody that came into your mom's life that she loves and getting in with them. You know what I'm saying? Getting in with them and being a part of the family instead of continuously trying to pull them apart. A lot of kids do that too. A lot of kids do that. But
Because
again, we don't communicate before we get into those relationships and let them know that, hey, if I'm coming in here as daddy, I'm daddy. And what I say goes, period.
yeah, and it's sometimes too that even when it's like what you said, Mo, if it's a stepfather that's coming into the relationship, even in that way, is the stepfather showing the daughter how he's treating his mom is the right way that she's supposed to want when she get older. So that
Bingo.
be that be a lot. That's a lot of the aggressive part that we're talking about comes into
That
play
part right there.
because
That part
the
right there. People don't
daughter,
look at that.
yeah, the daughter doesn't see a man in her household. So what does she become?
Mm.
She goes
That is so
looking for
true.
what she missed growing up.
Mm-hmm. And that
Like
that
I
is
said
so
earlier.
important. Women, that's so important when you choose that man to bring into your life and your children's life.
Mhm.
Are they
Mhm.
representing the type of man that you want your daughter to be with? Because he
Yep.
is going to
Right.
he's going to have that impact on her, on who she
True.
chooses when she gets to be an
True.
adult.
And wait, and the mother will also. Because if the daughter see men coming in and out the door, different types of men, that's what she's gonna think it's supposed to be when she gets grown.
Right.
Yep.
It happens
All
a
Exactly.
lot.
facts. All facts, man. Let's move on. Um, how do you know when it's time to leave the relationship?
When she walk out the bathroom with no clothes on and I don't get aroused, it's time for me to go.
Damn, Chris. That could happen to you about 80. You gonna leave at 80?
Hey,
The
hey,
minute the minute the beady balls
Ain't
come
getting
on the
no
bra
salute.
strap,
I knew you was gonna say that.
Mhm.
the BDBs on the bar strap, it's time to go.
I mean, it's hard to
done,
say,
man.
when you say, okay, I'm gonna leave a relationship because of this, or it's over, or it's this, because you just never know what the tip of those still. I know we've all got our pet peeves, and mine is
Mhm.
if there's cheating going on, there's no coming back from that. Period.
Mm.
I mean, sometimes it's coming back to it because if you both cheating, you ain't gonna get mad
No,
when the other person
I'm
cheat.
talking about it's a one way thing when she was cheating.
I think when the
You know what
I
I'm
think
talking
when the
about.
accountability is gone, man, when you can't be
Yeah,
accountable for what you've
that's
done,
true.
Because
it's
a
over.
lot
You
of
know,
stuff
I'm
goes
I'm
out.
not.
A lot of stuff goes out the door when you cheat.
It
Trust,
does.
Yeah.
communication.
But you got to look at it this way too, Mo. It's not just physical cheating;
Yeah, I know.
it's
Man,
cheating. Period. It's not just physical because when people say cheating, they think it's just a physical aspect.
Man, Byron coming in on you today, boy.
Chris has a penis and a brain, just not enough blood to know both of them effectively. That's
But
what
you know
happened when
what?
you
I
get
think
about
I
80.
think you really look at it when you feel like no matter what you do, whether if you it's just not fixing anything. It's not fixing it. Even
Right.
with the communicating, even if with the talking, even with the therapy, it's just not fixing it. I think that's when females feel like it's time to go because there's nothing left to do.
But see,
You
the
just
crazy
think
part about it is the woman will be gone already mentally and still stick around and be
I
there.
hate that.
No, it happens a lot, bro. They'll still be
It happens a
there,
lot. But
but they'll be gone mentally, planning their exit. It makes you surprised.
Hmm.
you said you're right about the need to be aroused, though.
Now, you got to be around, bro. You gotta have. I mean, that's not the first thing. I mean, if you're not communicating anymore, if every time y'all talk to each other is yelling, it's time to go.
So, What was I going to ask? Are men, Gina, you can answer this one too. Are men intimidated by a woman who's doing better than them? A successful woman?
They shouldn't be. If they are, they got low self-esteem.
Right.
They shouldn't be.
So she's a lawyer, and he's at McDonald's. Raking rocks.
Happy.
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Look, I don't think he'll be mad. He called that a come up.
Right. Because you know what?
He done married up.
She's gonna bring him up. She's gonna push him to do better, start his own business, something. She's gonna push him, and that may be what he needs.
Oh yeah.
Intimidation.
Right.
You got somebody strong that's there by your side. You should not be intimidated.
And that should be some type of motivation for him to want to do better.
Yeah. The ones who don't want to do better, they're intimidated because they're content with where they are, and they don't want to do better.
Right.
I had one like that. I got rid of him too.
After you took
Did he have a mole somewhere?
No, he had a mole, but he didn't want to do any better. I mean, what the job he was doing, he could have started his own business and made his own money, but he was happy with working for somebody else, making pennies.
Well, a lot of men get comfortable in that way because they don't want to think outside or do outside the box.
Okay, so
because running a business is hard. It's not easy.
They happy with getting that paycheck every 2 weeks or every month, or every whatever, twice a month. They happy with that because they know it's coming, and they're afraid to step out there and do something bigger and better because they might not get a paycheck, or it might fail. Yeah.
So let's say the man is intimidated by that. Okay, if he's intimidated by that, why do the men choose somebody who's less successful, somebody they can control?
Because of that, they want to control
them.
Repeat that. I missed
Say that
some
one more
parts of
time.
that.
Yeah.
So the original question was, are men intimidated by a successful woman? And if they are, why do they choose somebody who they can control as opposed to trying to lift up stay around and meet the woman who's successful? They choose somebody who is less.
Instead of being with the person that's successful, they want to be with somebody that they control, that's not as successful, that he living in her house and she can put him out.
Needy.
Yeah.
He driving her car, dropping her off at work.
Needy. And like I said, a lot of men like needy women.
Dina said ED, y'all. She said Ed. Wow. That and that's so funny, man, because this, I guess, is a PSA. Hey, look, y'all need to pay us. We talking about the pill now. The ED wasn't a problem back then. How did that happen?
The food we started eating.
Yep.
The food that we were eating.
I'm glad I didn't eat that
food. Hey, Greg, how many people you know that was diabetics in their 30s?
True that.
Yeah, the food, the medications that they keep you on. That's why I don't let those doctors put me on any medicine. I don't take any medicine. I don't have high blood. I don't have heart. I don't have any physical problems I'm dealing with. That doctors put you on that medication. Look at all the side effects it has. I mean, all the side effects.
I know sometimes when I look at some of the stuff that I'm on and I look at the side effects, I don't get none of those side effects. Is something wrong?
Man, look.
It doesn't happen to everybody, though.
I'm not going to take no Viagra, no ED pills, man. Okay, I'm taking the popsicle sticks and the tape, man. And I'm a man. Look, put some saran wrap on it so it won't leave splinters. It's
That
just
sounds crazy.
Dude, they got so many different things now. They ain't even funny. I was listening to this
just saying.
podcast. They got so many different things.
That's crazy though, man. I heard this today, and ED is big. It's more rampant than we know, that we speak about. And I'm like,
That's
dang,
like
that hurt me hearing that.
But just
Yeah,
think
don't
about
be surprised if they're doing it in the doctor's office, in the medical clinics, just so you can have another pill to purchase.
You're right.
Think about this for a minute. You know, the big rise of divorces in the 70s was caused about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Frank said, if I get to that point, put me out. I'm done. You have those
but
pills
it comes from the food,
Not at
the
all,
chemical.
Louis. I ain't got no pills in my pocket, bro. Go ahead.
What I was saying, it comes from the food that we eat, what they pumping the food up with now. You know what I'm saying? Even the sugar, you know what I'm saying? That's what it really is coming from. Even the sugar that they're basically putting out there for us is worse than the sugar that we had growing up.
Well, I ain't
And then
eating
it came.
none of that. Okay, I'm good. I'm long, strong.
And then it came to the fact that the women that became mothers in the late 90s, 2000s couldn't cook the way mama and grandma used to cook. So they started eating a whole lot of a lot of fast food.
80s, 90s, 2000s. Keep going, Chris.
Right? Back up a little bit more. Because I
didn't want to offend the early 90s, and I ain't want to offend them.
Go back to the 80s.
Hey, some of them. Hey, look. Some of them can fight. That's why I don't want to offend them.
Hey, y'all go back to
the
70s.
Got more testosterone than you do.
Right.
Go back to the 70s. Anyway,
man.
I think about a lot of the north, the south north, deal. Everybody coming out of the south, they used to that stuff right off the farm. Wasn't no chemicals in that stuff.
Exactly. I mean, that's how it works.
Now they cooking off of TikTok.
Frank, that
okay
too.
With them TikTok meals.
Yeah.
What Frank say? What Frank said?
What Frank said about the radiation.
You have to know how to cook to begin with. You have to have the foundation. If you're going to go to TikTok to cook, you need the foundation to know how to cook first.
Yeah, the basics.
That's some of that stuff.
What they call it, the fundamentals. You got to have the fundamentals. Boil water, put eggs in there. Don't blow them up. Don't put eggs in the microwave.
And I had this one. I was talking to this one girl. She was burning water. I was like, "How you do that?"
Let me tell you something. When I first became single, I did know how to cook a little bit. But one day I caught myself cooking myself a quick egg. I saw one of my partners do it. I didn't see him poke a hole in the egg. He put it in the microwave and boom. Put it in there, cracked it open, and then he's good. He good. Shit. I put that egg in the microwave. Didn't even think about it. I don't want any
microwave eggs. I'm just going to heat my food. That's it. I'm not cooking anything in the microwave.
And wait, I cracked the shell and pulled it open. It was going, it was bubbling. I said, well, it's gonna be hot. I put that mug up. I put that mug up. It was like this, boom.
Ooh.
It blew up. My lips was gonna be about this big.
Y'all remember on Flavor of Love when that one girl tried to cook that turkey in the microwave?
No.
Hey, they actually got instructions for that.
Oh my gosh!
In the microwave.
I'm not eating that.
They got stuff for it now. They got stuff for it now, but back in the early 2000s, tried to cook a whole turkey in the microwave.
That's crazy. Hey Gina, what's going on with this thing with Houses, Gail?
Man, it's blowing up. We still have open registration. Bring your award-winning book. Registration is still open until May 31st. We have a limited number of diamond packages. So if you want to obtain one of the diamond packages, you better get in there quick because we only have a few of those remaining. We want all authors to get out here. We want to promote your books. We want to get you in front of audience. Come on now. You need help. Authors, I'm an author. I have 5 children's books, and I know what it's like to get out there and just don't know what to do. Like when I finished my books and they were published, and now I'm standing there with my books in my hand, and I'm like, okay, what's next? How do I do this? So we got the outline for you. We're there to help you get those books out. So register, go to the Distinguished Authors Guild Facebook page, register your book, and become a part of the Distinguished Authors Guild family. We're going to be out there November 9th at Theater 47, and we are going to have another great time. So come on and join us.
Yeah, we already getting our little get together.
I'm gonna turn in my book. I got a 50-page book, Gina. All right, with one word on each page. So I got it's a 50-page book.
It probably says, I am not really an author. I don't write anything. So just take this book and put it in back of the garage. There you go.
And I am, and Mo, I ain't trying to hear your laughter. I am a member of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame. Right? That's what it says. Come on, Mo. I get it, Mo. It's in the car now. At least it got out the house and it's in the car. All right.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna blow out the window, Mo. When he rolls the window down, it's gonna blow out the window.
Blow out the window. He just ain't told me. I might have to come up there and ask that, you know.
At least you'll get it in November, Mo. If you remember, you'll get it in November.
Look, you're gonna get it before. You'll get it before November, Mo. I promise you.
We're gonna see, Mo. We'll see, Mo.
Chris, the resurgence, the resurrection, the comeback. Tell us about it, man.
Man, right now, so we were gonna bring back the music podcast, but one of the hosts that was on the show was like, man, it's cool if we do the music, but we need to do some black people, black men protecting black women type of podcast. So that's what we're working on right now. We're coming up with the name. It's going to be everybody still a part of it. That was a part of the BGHE podcast. We're coming up with the name now, and we're looking to hopefully be able to start June, hopefully.
Just say soon.
Hopefully before then, but June. But soon, yeah.
And Gina, as they were having the conversation, Chris said, should we, put Gina in on this, let Gina know about it. I said, definitely, okay, because if we don't, she's going to be aggressive, all right?
Whatever.
and a little bit of her masculinity going to come out, you know?
I'm all woman. All woman.
So yes, the podcast. I mean, under the BGHE moniker, I do believe. Am I correct, Chris?
BGHE, yes. Under the mantra, and DopelivenTV, because it's going to be on DopelivenTV network.
Of course. And that's another thing that I wanted to say too, man. Look, we don't need to be sitting outside. We don't need to be, and I'm not knocking nobody, so please, this is just us talking. We don't need to be in a studio. That's what social media is for. And these platforms like StreamYard is for. If you have a show idea, come join the network. We're gonna grow this network, all right? The DopelivenTV network. Oh, yeah. Come grow with us, all right? Because it's a lifestyle. Dope living is a lifestyle, and we want to make sure that we put lifestyle type programs on here, things that are going to be conscious, things that are going to be informative. We want to put that together, and every show will be different, you know. So y'all come through. Y'all want to get a show on the Dope Living TV network? Holla. You can talk to Gina. You can talk to Chris. You can talk to Mo. They'll tell you exactly what to do, and we'll get it on for you, and we'll run that. All right.
And you can talk to Greg.
You can talk to Gina, Chris, and Mo. For sure.
Hey, look! You see how he tried to put it on us, y'all?
Yeah.
I saw that, Chris. I'm glad you called him out.
Hey, man, I'm still recovering. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all give me
Oh, yeah.
some.
How
Give me
you
some
feeling though,
recovery.
bro?
Give me some recovering grace, okay? I'm
Yeah, how you
good.
feeling?
I'm always
Okay.
gonna be good. Wasn't good for a minute there, man. I thought I was going to check out, dude, for real, but I'm good.
Nah.
I called Gina, almost crying. Remember Gina?
Yeah.
I was
That
messed
feminine
up,
side
man.
came out.
I almost messed up. Hey, man, and look, I just want to say, look, I'm coming with these. Now, my shirts, the Dope Living shirt, they're gonna have Dope Living brand on them, okay? But it's everything. Look, we talk a lot of shit out here, okay? So that's what's gonna be on the shirt, okay? It is what it is. Faux show, you know, whatever little. We just gonna put it on the shirt, and we want you to wear them, okay? Everybody. Here's the thing. Everybody. Look, all of us, we got on t-shirts. Everybody wears a t-shirt, all right? So let's just represent, okay? It's gonna be one.
And if we had a Dope Living t-shirt, we would wear that too.
Every day.
Oops, I just showed my aggressive side.
Just a little bit.
Bro. Yeah,
I ain't say that.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, look. What could Dame Hardison say in Vampire in Brooklyn? Ooh, look at the time.
Hey, look, I never said that I was perfect. And you guys have considerably slowed me down from a lot of stuff that I was doing. I thank you guys, okay? Because if I had kept at the pace I was going, I would be gone, okay? So thank you guys. But so there's a lot of stuff that's in the back burner that didn't get done, didn't get delivered, Mo. I'm gonna take care of that. All right, I'm taking care of that. But everybody, look, inbox me the shirts. I'm gonna show y'all some shirts. Y'all tell me what y'all want. I want to do 10 a day. I want 10 a day. I'm gonna sell 10 shirts a day.
Damn.
I'm just gonna show y'all how to do this. This is how you make money. I'm gonna well, I got this thing in my hand. I'm gonna sell 10 shirts a day. All right. And I'm not gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna make sure the 10 shirts a day are sold. You know, shout out to my niece Ann Cherise, California. Black girls love wine. She got her whole thing that's out there. I think I said it right. If I didn't say it, my bad. Okay. Huge platform. She's bringing it from California to Chicago now, and that's my niece, y'all. I'm so proud of her. Yeah, Frank Summers. All right, you and Mo. Go ahead. You still trying to get me a shirt? Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sounds like he's running for office now. Oh wow.
Sounds like you're running for office. That's
Thank
funny.
you, Felice. Been on it today. Thank you, Felice. She said, "Claim it. I got this. Claim it. Done." Hey, Felice got 2 sweatshirts. Back when we were selling them before, she bought 2 sweatshirts. Thank you, Felice.
Dang, Mo, she doing better than us.
She bought them.
I bought a shirt too. I don't know what happened to it. I bought 2 shirts too. I don't know what happened to my shirt. Yes.
Now, if you
Robert still has his. I don't know what happened to mine. Mine disappeared.
It didn't
Robert still has his.
Because we didn't send it, and they weren't biodegradable.
No, you did send it. It was white and had blue writing on it.
It wasn't biodegradable, was it?
I'm gonna check.
We got those shirts too. If you set them up too long,
I can show you Robert's shirt. I actually had one too, and I really don't know what happened to mine, but he still has his. Mine is gone.
I'm gonna go to downtown Nashville.
Yes, he does.
I'm gonna put my shirt on. I'm gonna take it in front of the.
I can show you a few pictures. Wait a minute.
Oh no, man, y'all family. I ain't worried about that. What you say, Mo? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Put up Mo. Chris's put Chris's message up there.
Mm-hmm.
You see how we have to get ours, Chris? We have to put it in the comments. Oh, let me try that.
Oh, Felice says, I proudly wear them. I have yellow and green sweatshirts. She sure does. Green with black lettering and yellow with black lettering. Thank you, Felice. Go ahead. Write yours up too, Mo. Go ahead. We buffing bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Gene, I'm waiting on yours. I'm gonna wait.
I'm typing it up right now.
Yeah, you ain't fast enough. Come on. Use
I'm
your
not
masculinity.
fast enough.
Use your masculinity.
Chris did his real quick. He was back in the scene typing his up when you were talking.
Man, can't talk. Anyway, Chris, we getting out of here. Go ahead.
Hey man, I'm ready
I want my
to.
t-shirt.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna say that too. What number episode is this?
939.
Dang, we still in the 30s.
We not after the day.
Nah. Women get the masculinity out. Men get the femininity out. Stop eating this bad food because women got ED too. And talk to each other. Talk to each other. That's all I can say. Talk to each other. All right. Hey, look, I was looking at Mo. I was like, "Where Mo go with all them people in the background?"
Where's
Chris, I had to find him a few times too. Where's Waldo?
Not where's Waldo. Where's Walmo? Where's Walmo?
I don't find you, bro.
I did. I had to find him a few times.
All in clean as hell.
Oh.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo, for not putting it on. Put me on blast like that, bro. I get it. See, okay, we got to control that. Mo, what you got, man? We get out of here.
Man. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, a big part of the relationships that went south. Where is Momo? Okay, Frank. A big part of when relationships started going south in the 70s, again, it probably could go back to our food easily. I mean, like I said, most of those guys and most of those brothers grew up on a farm, and they was used to working hard and come home to a hard day, a hard, good, hot meal. But then they start eating the stuff at work and whatever they can catch in a fast food joint. And I honestly think that was a tribute. I know it attributed to the health situations with the ED and the freaking blood pressure and sugar, diabetes. I know it attributed to all that stuff. Our food situation in our community, of course, most of our communities started being food deserts instead of being a place where you can get a good meal. So what we need to do is make a conscious effort of getting our food up. The correct food is in us, and it help correct some of those things.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, one more thing I want to add on to what Mo said.
Oh, hell no.
You remember when we was growing up, we didn't go. Fast food was a luxury when we was growing up.
Right? You got took out to that.
That's why a lot of kids, like you said, Mo, that's in the 30s, they got diabetes now. We didn't have it then because it was a luxury for us to go out to go to McDonald's, especially Pizza Hut. We only went to Pizza Hut after we did those book reports.
Godfather.
Right, with those little things they gave you for reading 10 books.
Right.
I worked at Pizza Hut. I could not stand that time of the year. Here come all the little kids with them little personal pan pizza things.
Man, we used to. I used to at least have at least 7 of them every month.
Jenny, what you say, man?
But you know what? They should bring that back because it did give kids incentive to read. They not reading anymore.
Right.
They're on the screen.
Yep. You know what? I just want to say, on a serious note, in your relationship, listen to hear your significant other. Some of us got so much anger that you can't have a healthy relationship. You're angry about everything. You're angry because you didn't get a cat when you was little. You're angry because this. You're angry because of that. You got to let that stuff go if you want to have happiness, because nobody's going to bring you happiness. You have to be happy within yourself. So let all that stuff go. If you want a healthy relationship, let those things go. They're in the past. There's nothing you can do about them. You can't change them. Move forward. Have a healthy relationship. But that means that you have to listen and hear when you have those differences. You have to actually have that conversation to hear the other person, not just to listen to them, but to hear them. You have to hear them. It's not always trying to be right. I got to be right. I got to prove I'm right. It doesn't matter when you're in a relationship who's right or who's wrong. You know, it's about getting past those differences and moving forward. And that's on the real deal.
Yeah.
And let me say one more thing. Hey, yo, Greg,
No,
it's your
hell
turn.
no, man. No, y'all not interrupting mine this time. No.
I just gave you your introduction, bro. I said, let me say one more thing. Greg, it's your turn. Don't nobody ever introduce you, Greg. I'm trying to show you some love. See, that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm not feminine. All right. But let me tell you this. Just my take on everything, man. In a relationship, man, a relationship is a partnership. So if you're making a big purchase and you don't ask your mate, is it cool to make that big purchase? There's nothing wrong with you asking. It doesn't take away from your masculinity. You know, it's just being a partner and respecting the person that you're with. You have to have respect for one another in order to go through this relationship thing, all right? You have to have accountability. You have to have trust. You have to have communication. All of these are a factor in making sure that you have a great relationship, all right? Relationship. Communicate. Talk to this person, okay? Let them know, good, bad, or ugly. Let them know how you feel. And in return, they're going to let you know how they feel. Then you guys can make a concerted decision to not argue and make sure that you come to a what's the word I want to use, Mo? Make sure you come to a conclusion on your own. All right, and that'll be a conclusion for the relationship. Yeah, that's me up in the corner, dog. Anyway, it is time to go. Hey, Wednesday, I need all three of y'all to come to the show. Special guest for y'all.
Let me ask my masculine side if it's okay.
Special guest for you guys. It is a special guest that you guys will love, all right? And don't forget, everybody, y'all know May 11th is the Drew Hill show with Carl Thomas. Drew Hill is my favorite group in the whole wide world. I remember when I was doing my show back in the day, man, they let me in Chicago. I got on stage and they tell me what you want. I'm doing it right now in the wheelchair. Tell me what. Anyway, I did the bounce, man. So it's like, hey, y'all go see that show. We at 939, coming to 1,000. What up, Frank? What up, Felice? What up, Byron? What up, Rachel? What up, Lewis? What up, Steven? What up, all of y'all and everybody else that tuned in, okay? We are nothing without you guys. 1,000 shows coming up real quick. We're going to have a party. Y'all got to come, hang out with us. It'll be free. I'm saying it's going to be free right now, but, you know, I'm going to charge later. But it's free. And come and enjoy and celebrate with us. 1,000 shows. We got a lot to celebrate. So hang out with us. All right. Anyway, this is DopelivenTV Live. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening.
Peace.